Patrick Ewing's quest for a championship now continues from the New York sideline. A warrior who has endured so much. This time, the pain has become too great to overcome. So now the Knicks look to Latrell Sprewell for his speed and versatility. Marcus Camby for his fresh, young energy. And Allen Houston's pinpoint shooting to keep Ewing's dream of a ring alive. Reggie Miller has been unhappy with his performance thus far against the Knicks and has been unsuccessful from three-point range. But he's earned the reputation of a Knick killer here at the Garden. Can they stop his assault? The Pacers and Knicks are next.
This is the NBA on NBC. The 1999 NBA playoffs. Today, it's the Indiana Pacers versus the New York Knicks.
The lower Manhattan skyline and in Midtown, famed Madison Square Garden, scene of Game 3 in the Eastern Conference Finals. Patrick Ewing arriving, wearing the cast that will keep him on the sidelines, replaced by Chris Dudley, who brought his youngest fan, son Charles. With Ewing out, the Knicks rely more on their second unit, led by Latrell Sprewell and the high-flying Marcus Camby. Rick Smits knows pain. He's playing with a broken toe. And the Pacers hope without Ewing to guard, Smits can stay out of foul trouble. But the pressure falls, as always, on the slender shoulders of Reggie Miller, who has had so many brilliant moments in the Garden. And inside Madison Square Garden, the 293rd consecutive sellout. It's for Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Garden. You know, they say good things happen in threes, and that was the case for New York sports fans today. Number 1, the Subway Series, the Yankees and the Mets. Number 2, the Belmont Stakes, third leg in racing's Triple Crown for 3-year-olds. And now, Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals, and the three of us to bring it to you. Tom Hammond with Steve Snapper Jones and Bill Walton. Steve, with Patrick Ewing on the sidelines now with that partially torn Achilles tendon, the equation changes for the New York Knicks.
It does, but it's an equation that they have seen before, Tom, and that they have to find some low-post scoring. And the guy that they're going to go to is Larry Johnson. Larry Johnson has become a rejuvenated offensive player for Jeff Van Gundy. His ability to score from all over the floor has really set the tone for the New York Knicks. And when Larry Johnson is scoring the basketball, good things happen for them. His numbers, he is the leading scorer in the series. And, you know, how dedicated is he? Well, this is a guy that's well-groomed, and he has sworn he's not getting a haircut or a shave until they win. And if we see this, the signature, then you know that he is having a huge afternoon.
That's disgusting.
Bill's favorite is the LJ signature. Well, Patrick Ewing is out now, but you know the way Reggie Miller and Rick Smits have been playing, they might as well have been out.
Tom, to have a great playoff run like Indiana is trying to have, your stars have to shine and play better and better throughout the playoffs. But that has not been the case for Rick Smits and Reggie Miller. Rick Smits, with that broken toe, unable to pivot or play with his back to the basket. The jumpers are just not there. Defensively, he's been nailed to the floor. He has just resulting in a flagrant fouler who has fouled out of both games. Been very, very disappointing. And for Rick Smits to have fewer total rebounds than Indiana point guard Mark Jackson, that is unacceptable. For Reggie Miller, it has been a similar disappearing act. Phenomenal in round 1, but at this pace, with the declining performance of Reggie Miller, if this goes on much longer, he may be below sea level. Now, the Pacers have been telling us all week long that, hey, we're a better road team than we are home team, and they have not lost on the road this season. But talk is cheap at this point. It is time for the Indiana Pacers to stand tall, Tom.
Speaking of talk, is Larry Bird still talking to you?
Absolutely.
All right.
He is not happy with the way that the Pacers are performing, nor their sense of urgency.
All right, well, we're ready, as you can tell, for Game 3. It's the Pacers and the Knicks. The series tied at 1 win apiece. Game 3 coming up from Madison Square Garden.